Hello, peeps. Welcome to another episode of R2 Sports Talk. Real fan, real talk. We are starting today's episode with WNBA. What a game. The Indiana Fever versus the Atlanta Dream. The Fever were losing by like 15 points, and then they did like the ultimate comeback in the fourth quarter and won in overtime. 104-100. This game was epic. Like everyone was on point with the Indiana Dream. Man, Aaliyah Boston doubled a real double machine. This girl is no joke at all. Caitlin Clark, what else can we say about Caitlin Clark? The GOAT. Truly the GOAT right now. Like simple as that. Not even a full season, but she is already the best player. And she should win Rookie of the Year. Well, especially now because Reese, something happened and nobody knows that she retired for the rest of the season. Because she's out for the rest of the season. She's not going to play. So Caitlin Clark is Rookie of the Year, even if she will still play. But now, she should be in serious consideration for the MVP of the year. I know AJ Wilson, she's a machine, she's a monster, she is carrying the Las Vegas Ace. But Caitlin Clark, she's carrying this team like Jordan did to the Bulls back in '84. I'm telling you, that's so much of an impact. But man, Indiana Fever, no joke, no joke. Now, let's go to NCAA for the Alabama again dominating versus South Florida. 42-16. Don't let the score deceive you. This game was real close until the fourth quarter. Literally, it was almost borderline tie. Then Alabama broke it up in the last minutes of the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter it was domination. But again, Jalen Milroe, that kid is good. He is good. The Alabama team is sinking little by little. They're coming together. But this game was a little closer until the second half, and then Alabama just blew it open. Now let's go to NASCAR, the first race of the playoffs. Finally, the playoffs is here in Atlanta Speedway. Joey Logano took first place. Congratulations to him. He got a great race. And Daniel Suarez from Trackhouse finished second. This is how you should be racing all the time, Daniel. You can win, dude. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for a long time. I'm a fan of yours, bro. If you keep racing like this, man, I'm telling you, you are good. You are real good, bro. I'm telling you. Ross Chastain finished 13. Something's going on with his car. His car's not as fast as before, but he's still doing good. Although he's not competing for a championship. But I think this is good motivation for next year for him. And Daniel Suarez, my boy, keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Now let's go for a segment in CONMEBOL qualifiers for the World Cup. For 2026, Peru had a 1-1 draw against Colombia. I was a little worried about this game at the beginning. I'm not going to front because Colombia, I think, is playing the best football in South America. Simple as that. No joke aside. Peru hasn't been playing good at all. But I was very surprised at how Peruvian coaching staff and the team responded against this Colombian team. And Peru looked real good, especially in the first half. They had a few chances to score goals, but they missed a few shots. Second half, more or less, both teams decided, look, we're getting a point out of each other. That's good. Even though Peru is still in the bottom of the bracket. But this is good signs pushing forward for the qualifiers for 2026. So let's see. It's looking good so far. And I think the 10th, they play Ecuador. So if we could get a positive outcome out of that, move forward little by little. But this is a good stride already for Peru. Good strides. Now let's go to a professional wrestling segment. This past weekend, AEW had their event in Chicago All Out. Wow. This pay-per-view again, AEW does not disappoint. Personally, does not disappoint in a pay-per-view. It does not disappoint on a weekly Dynamite show. Collision is okay. It's above okay. It's good and entertaining. But yes, but this pay-per-view was fantastic. So let's start. We're starting with MJF versus Daniel Garcia. This fight was actually really good. Awesome fight. My hats off to Daniel Garcia. This kid can perform. We already know MJF. He is good. MJF won, of course, but I think Daniel Garcia proved a point to a lot of wrestlers, observers, like myself, that he could actually perform against the big names in AEW and in any wrestling promotion. It was really good. He did a really good job. This match was a good match. Definitely an A from me. Now let's go with the Young Bucks against the BCC, which the Young Bucks retained the tag team titles. More or less, we all kind of knew that this match was going to go that way, the Young Bucks retaining. But it was a good match against the BCC. Cesaro, and oh my god, I forgot this kid's name. It's on the tip of my tongue, so I'm sorry when that happened. So yeah, but it was a good match, very good match, very complete. I would give it a C+. Then let's go for the international title between Will Ospreay and Pac. What can we say? Two of the best high flyers, performers, going toe-to-toe. This match did not disappoint. This match, in my point of view, is already a 5-star, and it's fight of the year. I do say that a lot when it comes to Will Ospreay fights, because that's how good they are. He makes everyone look like a 5-star wrestler. But this match, it was both of them. Both of them carry the match completely. A lot of chemistry, good understanding. They told a wonderful story. Nothing. This fight was awesome, I'm telling you right now. Now let's go against a fight which was nothing but brutality. Between Willow Nightingale versus Chris Stanlander. That Amazon. This match was brutal. This has to go down as one of the best women's matches ever. No holds bar, everything goes matches ever. I'm telling you right now, if you guys haven't watched it, watch it. Best female all-out match ever in history is this match. Japan included. This match was fantastic. Kristen Lander won, but man, brand new respect for Willow Nightingale. My hats off to her. This match, I will give it an A-. I'm telling you, this match was really good. Now let's go for the Continental title, which Kazuchika Okada was retaining was fighting a 4-way match against Orange Cassidy, Takeshita, the Alpha, and Mark Briscoe. Okada retained the title, but it was overall a good match. Very solid, very good. The Alpha versus Okada, like the moments that they were 1-on-1, it was fantastic. Like you could see, like that is the future right there for both, I believe, New Japan and the US. Simple as that. Man, it was a good match. I'll give this match a solid B. This match was a solid B. Now let's go with, let's see what do we got here. Mercedes Moné versus Hikaru Shida for the TBS title. This match was really good. Like you could see how Mercedes Moné is getting more comfortable now fighting in wrestling, in AEW. But she knows that the talent level here is not just 2 or 3 other wrestlers. It's the entire female roster, more or less. I would say that good 85 to 90% of the female roster in AEW is good. And I would say that good 50 to 60% are great. Telling you right now. This match was back and forth. They both told a wonderful story. Great chemistry with each other. They both were relaxed, telling a wonderful story. And Moné retained the title. But my hats off to my girl, Hikaru Shida. She did good. And I hope she gets the title back. Well, she hasn't won this title. But I hope that she gets this title. I really hope so. I really hope so. Now for the championship title between Bryan Danielson and Jack Perry. This match was good. I will say this again. I'm not a Bryan Danielson fan. I'm sorry. But this match was good. No, he's a good performer. He knows how to put a match. Jack Perry has potential. Like, he has potential. Like, this version of him as the scapegoat, I think suits him a lot better when he first started as Jungle Boy. Because this suits him, I think, a lot better. Because he's able to be more free to tell his version of stories. So this is good. I like them. And the match was really good. It was actually really good. But what was surprising at the end of the match, when the patriarchy came to more or less for Christian to get a title, actually to get a title match and win, the BCC show up to stop him. And that was very interesting. And then out of nowhere, the BCC starts slapping the heck out of Danielson, which I was happy for it. Because more or less now we see the new BCC without Bryan Danielson. And with the addition of Pac. Moxley, Cesaro, Pac, man. 3 of the best wrestlers ever right now. And Judah, there he goes, Judah. Judah is good, but Judah was like torn in between. But it was really good, very surprising. I was not expecting that. And that's what I like about AEW. They do unsuspected stuff, like you don't picture it. And they're really good about telling this story now. I cannot wait to see what's going on Wednesday now. And now let's go to the Adam Page Swerve Strickland match. The non-sanctioned match by AEW inside a steel cage. This match was brutal. It's a wonderful story that AEW told on this match between Page and Swerve. It started last year. And this is like one heck of a combination. And especially Page winning this match. Because it's a one-on-one now, I think, more or less, I believe, when it comes to these serious matches. But man, the brutality that both went through with this, my hat's off to them. Because, like, this is not simple. This match was not easy. I was like, but my hat's off to both. They told a wonderful story. And whoever says out there that AEW doesn't know how to tell a story, reach out. Reach out to me on social media, reach out here in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you about this. Because AEW tells wonderful stories. I'm telling you right now. But this pay-per-view definitely gets, I would say an A. A plus for me. It was fantastic. It was off the hook. It was off the chain. Simple as that. So yeah, guys, this was this week's episode. I appreciate you guys. If you guys can do me a huge favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. I want to thank you, new subscribers. I want to thank you, my old subscribers. You're sticking through, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I really appreciate you all. I'll see you next week. Nothing but love for you guys. Peace.